and a 1. And the Hangout is live. And here we are. And it's Sam and Susanna and Stella and Ben. And Susanna was in first. Susanna, what's been going on with you? Is anything blocking you, and any plans?
Well, with the SHF project, there is an interesting spike at the moment, grabbing classes from an XML file and displaying them on the company page. Like doggy classes and events and things like that.
Oh, cool.
So when that is done, that will be a really awesome add-on to the system.
Wonderful.
And payments for the companies just got merged, so we will deploy that after the meeting today and see how that works.
Wonderful.
So yeah, moving forward.
Excellent. Yeah, yes, we're also working on events for local support, although that's not going to be released for a while, I think. But yeah, it sounds like the SHF project continues to go really well. It would be great to, well, I keep mentioning we should do a Agile Ventures conference at some point at which the different projects can kind of all present what they've been doing. Would be maybe sometime. Cool. Yeah, but we're legally required to have an annual general meeting of the charity next year, so maybe we can try and make those coincide. But thank you, Susanna, and nothing blocking you by the sounds of it. Great stuff. All right, going on to Stella. Hey, Stella, how are things going with you? Anything happening? Anything blocking you?
Hey, Sam. So I've just finished working on the tests. I've updated the tests.
Oh yeah.
Although I feel they need some bit of refactoring. So you can have a look. Yeah, I've just pushed it right now, just before the Scrum began.
Oh right, great. So is that in an existing pull request or in a? I guess I'm sure I will find it. There is a pull request. It's not just on a branch, right? If we've lost Stella's audio. Oh yeah, no, I can see it. It's on the. Yep, fantastic. Oh well, I will review that and get back to you. Anything else on your agenda, Stella? And we may have lost Stella's audio, but yeah, she's given me the information that I need to review that, which I certainly can do. Let's go on to Ben then. Hey Ben, how are things going with you?
Things are going pretty well. Oh, sorry. Okay, so look, I actually had a full a pull request accepted for the first time, so that's kind of a milestone for me. It was a very, very simple one into WikiEDB dashboard. Yeah.
Well done.
Very minor fix. So that was, yeah. Well, it's all uphill from here. But so now so I'm on to the next one, and I thought I would tackle an I-18N issue because I thought it'd be interesting to check that out. So I'm a bit blocked on it because I traced down exactly where it was getting all the translations, the I-18N JavaScript. And the idea is that it just takes the I-18N translations from the Ruby project tree and imports it into the JavaScript so that it can also be used in React. So okay, fine. But I'm blocked in exactly how to actually get a new translation because it seems like it's necessary. There's a couple UI elements that are not being translated in the React area. And there's some vague stuff on the site about how it uses Translate Wiki in order to get new translations, but I'm just wondering if it's the case that you actually have to contact somebody on that site who's capable of creating the translations and then negotiate that somehow, or how it works. I'm not certain how it works.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds complicated. Well, we may have a bit of time at the end of the Scrum to look at that in more detail. Is there anything else blocking you? Any other plans or anything going on that you want to tell us about?
Nothing that I can really say much about right now. I think everything else is just what it is.
All right, great. Well, maybe let's have if you can grab like the link to the pull request or the issue or the ticket for that on the WikiEDU thing, then we'll maybe have a look at that at the end of the session. That leaves me. We've just been doing the Beta Starters Autograders sort of client meeting. That's with different instructors who are using the Agile development using Ruby on Rails course, and we had a new instructor in from the American University in Paris. It was nice to meet Toma and we had a big long chat about project work for students, and that was pretty good. Before that, we had the deep learning mob, then the web dev mob, lots of mobs today. We've got the Agile Ventures community meeting coming up later on, which I guess I haven't actually flagged. But probably going to be, it might be myself and Joao talking about Met Plus, where we've get some new DNS stuff sorted out. Yeah, I'm not really blocked by anything. We do have a nasty bug with the Google authentication on the main Agile Ventures site, which I have so far failed to get to the bottom of, and I really should be doing some work on the Anthony Powell database system. But yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah, so well, what we could also do is, well, if Ben, if you're going to pass us a link to your thing, we could just have a quick review of what I've got Stella's code here, so we could just have a look at that. If you're going to grab that link and pop it in either the Slack chat or the Google chat, I was just going to
I'll do it in the Google chat. Okay.
Yeah,
that's just the issue.
Yeah, go on.
I guess in speech you can say internationalization, right?
I think you probably
doesn't take any less time to say. It's just about.
It's like www, which is right. It takes about as long to say as World Wide Web. Yes, yeah, and I'm just going to look through here. So it is for Stella. Yes. So at the moment, I'm in the code there. We've got the acceptance tests. Okay, right, and so there may be like wanting to add some unit tests and so on. Yeah, it's superficially looking good. I'll need to take a deeper review of that. I'll kind of check that out and come back to you. Put the latest code in there. Good show. Yeah, I think I'll need to do that justice. I'll need to give you come back to you offline. And so this is the issue that Ben is facing in the WikiEDU dashboard. And so currently have some untranslated parts of the interface for training modules. So do you have this running locally for you, Ben? And you've actually replicated this issue?
I haven't, because I don't have that. I don't have that that training module set up.
Ah,
you know what I mean? He's got it said, he's got it in the Basque language, I guess, and so I wasn't actually able to I don't think I have that content. That's another thing I'm a little bit confused about. Like, you know what I mean? I think maybe I do have that that training module, but I don't have the Basque language version of it. And I'm not sure if that's part of the general repo or not, or I just couldn't find it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'd say that the challenge that I'd have from this is I'm not sure that I mean, it sounds like maybe you've got a better handle on this than I have, but it's we currently have some untranslated parts of the interface for training modules. So, like, is this something where somebody has written something in another language and the problem is it's not being translated into English?
No, the problem is, do you see the green background there? It says page and it says editing basics, training library, and then next page.
I see it's a training library, editing basics, yes.
So all of those things that are in English should actually be in Basque. You see how the menu at the top, all of the menu items there are not in English.
Right,
it's
right.
Just
so
those things,
what they're
those
saying,
elements
right, some parts of the system are not being, yes, no, that makes sense. But so, but you have this running locally, so can you not see any of the training modules for yourself?
Oh, I can, yeah. I've more or less worked out what would need to change in the JavaScript.
Yeah.
But I don't have that content in any other languages. So even if I did add the translation,
you wouldn't.
I don't think it would find.
Have you got it running at the moment? Can you share your screen?
I actually don't, because I wasn't. I didn't expect.
Oh, not to worry. Yeah. So I guess what you're saying is you haven't got any other language packs installed. Is that?
I think that's the idea. Like Next Page and Wikibase, all of that content in English is not. I don't think there are any translations.
Right. So new translation packs, but you need to be, in order to be able to see whether it would work, you need to be able to switch from one language to another in your interface, don't you?
Yeah. which
Right.
I've been able to do that.
Okay, and so you can see some. Can you can then see some parts of the interface changing when you do switch languages.
That's right.
And
That's right.
so you can see that other parts of them don't change.
Right, and it seems like it would be relatively trivial to make them change. It's just calling that translate method.
Right. Okay.
And then sending the English to it or whatever. And
Yeah.
it's just a matter of what I'm blocked on is where do I get those translations? I even sort of worked out where I should put them. Probably, I just don't know. You know, we actually need the text in the other languages that corresponds to next page and stuff. I think.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if you've got a yeah, but presumably, I mean, if we go back to the interface, like that there are places in the system where you can see like dot, oh, I don't know, BA or GR or other languages, and you can see that for these things.
That's right. Yeah. Those are all in their own files, and I've figured out exactly where that all should go and how that all works.
Right.
I've sort of found those very texts in there.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of sort of adding the new ones in all the languages, and boy, getting the words themselves translated these other languages.
Yeah, I mean, I would have thought, isn't the key to like, I mean, do you speak any other languages besides English?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not Basque. I mean,
no, right.
We would need all of them, I think.
Right? Well, sure, but I would have said, like, in terms of getting it done, it shouldn't be the case that you need to provide translations for all of them. I would say, provide translations for at least one, and put that in as an opening pull request to check that it works for that one where you do have the translations, and then go and seek out the people who might provide the other things. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
It would be. I think it would be a shame to sort of block yourself on. I can't submit anything until I've got all of the languages. You know, all of these things translated into all the different possible languages.
That's reasonable.
Yeah. And so if you can get one working with one, say you speak Spanish and you could do the Spanish one and the Spanish pack, and that all worked in the test and so on, then that's a fantastic foundation. It makes it really, really easy for other people to come in and add the other languages.
Muy bien.
I don't speak Spanish, but I speak Japanese, so I'll say,
okay.
So desu.
Okay.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Well, I think that's our Scrum. Stella had to leave off. Well, happy coding, everyone. Looking forward to see you all again soon.
Right on.
All right. Good luck with that PR. They'll be interested to see how that. I'd love to get internationalization working on many of our other projects. So be interested to hear how that goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye for now. Take care.